Okay guys, so right now I have the vehicle running and I have the AC on. When you activate the AC system, both fans are supposed to kick on to efficiently cool the condenser as well. As you can see, you got one on and one is off. So I'm going to try to see why this one is not working. What I'm going to do first is I have my power probe right here connected to the battery. So I'm going to check if there's power going to the fan, so to rule out any potential electrical fault that can be causing this, fuse, relay, etc. So I'm just going to pick on the cable to verify that I have power. Okay, so we do have power and we have ground. So everything electrical is working fine. So the problem is the fan. So let's replace the fan. The first thing we're gonna do before we can pull out these fan assembly is we're gonna take this reservoir or expansion tank out. We're gonna get that 10mm bolt out. So let's go ahead and do that. Once you've taken that 10mm out, you're going to take this hose out. Okay, and then this should just come up on its own like that. Just put it to the side. The next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to disconnect the electrical connectors that go to the fan. You got two of them, and if they're being held on by a clip or anything like that, just make sure you take that off again. With a panel popper or anything like that, just take those clips out. I do see that right here on this plug, it's being held on by some tabs here on the fan assembly. So I'm gonna take a panel popper and see if I can pop those out. Okay, I got one out already. Let me get the other one. See if it'll let me. I don't know if you can see it. Got my little tool here. There we go. I got both of them. Now it's loose. Okay, so this side also has some retaining clips right here. There's one right there, and there's also a sensor connected on there. So we gotta take that out. The way you take that out is by finding the tab right there and pushing it, and it should move forward. Let's see. There we go. See? That way we can take the plug out, so nothing can be in the way of taking the fan out. That plug that we just took off the fan assembly that's being held on there is actually the plug for the AC compressor. Okay, now that we have all the plugs and retaining clips loosened, now I'm going to loosen the radiator hose clamp, because you got to take it out so that the fan assembly can come up from the top. So I'm gonna get some pliers and I'm just going to move the clamp. Okay, and then this should come out. Just make sure that the system is not pressurized. Okay, and now I should be able to take this out. Okay, so just put it out on the side, because you don't want to lose too much coolant, because you will have to add it. Okay, now you're gonna have to get a 10mm and loosen the fans. You got one right there, and one right there. Okay guys, one thing you're also gonna have to do is that the fan, it's not gonna come out because this is in the way, and it's being covered by this shield, this plastic shield. So all I did was just loosen up a couple of them. I didn't loosen up the whole thing because I just need a little bit of clearance so that I'm able to take that bolt out and remove this so that the fan can come out. Once you take out the radiator support bracket, you're able to take the fan out pretty easily. Just make sure that it's not being held on by other things. And there you go. It should come out just like that. Okay guys, make sure you check the new fan. Make sure that it's identical to the old fan, the plugs and everything. Make sure that they're identical. Okay, this one is, so we're gonna put the fan on. Okay guys, I'm actually gonna do this without showing you guys because I need both hands and I'm holding the phone, but just make sure that the fan has some guides. Make sure you find the guides correctly right there. Okay, as you can see, now we have the fan. I made sure that it's on its guides. Now I'm going to install the 10 millimeters. So just installing reverse oil. Okay guys, everything is put back together. As you can see, we got fan movement in one, fan movement in the other one. Okay, so yeah guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more videos, and remember, test before you replace.